according to Oxfam, Israel has destroyed 1,025 miles of water and sanitation networks, leaving less than 7% of pre-war water levels available in Rafah and North Gaza. Israel has partially or entirely destroyed more than 80% of water and sanitation infrastructure in Gaza, including all 6 main wastewater treatment plants. So, big ticket repairs of networks will be urgently needed, but Israel balks in approving supplies. Clemens Laguardat, Oxfam's humanitarian coordinator in Gaza, said, "Now that the bombs have stopped, we have only just begun to grasp the sheer scale of destruction of Gaza's water and sanitation infrastructure. Most vital water and sanitation networks have been entirely lost or paralyzed, creating catastrophic hygiene and health conditions. Our staff and partners have told how people are stopping them in the streets, asking them for water, and the parents are not drinking to save water for their children. It's heartbreaking to hear about children having to walk for miles for a single jerry can of water." Over 700,000 people have returned to find their entire neighborhoods wiped out. For the few whose homes remain standing, water is non-existent due to the destruction of rooftop storage tanks. Now, keep in mind, they did this on purpose, and it is a war crime as well. In Rafah, 90% of water wells and reservoirs have been partially or completely damaged. Water production is less than 5% of its capacity before the conflict. Only 2 out of 35 wells are currently operational. Despite efforts to resume water production since the ceasefire, the destruction of Gaza's water pipelines means that 60% of water is leaking into the ground rather than reaching people. 85% of the sewage pumping stations, 73 of 84, and networks have been destroyed. 85% of small desalination plants, 85 out of 103, have been partially damaged or completely destroyed. 67% of 368 municipal wells have been destroyed. Most of the private small wells cannot function due to lack of fuel or generators. More than 80% of water and sanitation infrastructure across the Gaza Strip have been partially or entirely destroyed, including all 6 major wastewater treatment plants.